going to show you how to update and delete data from the database. So I'm just going to start the server. First I need to go into my server folder. So I'm going to do cd server. Okay, now I'm in the server folder. Now I'm just going to start the server. And while that is starting, I'm just going to quickly explain, if you haven't come from previous tutorials, I'm just going to quickly explain what we're doing and how we're connecting to the database. I'm using Mongoose. It's a npm package, okay, and I'm just first requiring it. I'm using Mongoose and then connecting it. This is the connection URL and this is the name of the database. You need to add it so that Mongoose knows which database you're using to store the data. And I'm using MongoDB Compass, and this is our MongoDB Compass. This is the name of the database. You can create it using this, and I'm using Post, and I'm just adding data into Post. And now to add data, first you need to create a schema. This is the schema, and then you need to create the model. We're telling it that this is where we want to send the data, Post, and this is the schema we want to use. So then you use the Post model that you have created, and you can get data by using this, and you can add data using this. And now we're going to create another route first, and I'm going to add /API/update, okay, and I'm to add a function. Okay, now we've created the route where we're going to add our functionality. And like I said, you need to use the model that you've created here, and I'm going to use that Post model dot, and since this is going to be updating the data that we have already stored in our MongoDB Compass, I'm going to use find by ID and update, okay. And here first you need to add the ID. Actually, I'm just gonna do ID, okay. And first I'm going to create the variable, and I'm going to call this ID, and I'm going to say is equal to, we need to add request and response. So request and response, request dot body dot, I'm going to use ID, okay. And I mean, you could have destructured this as well, but I'm going to use it like this. So next what you're going to do is add in what you want to change. So I'm going to add title, and I'm going to say I want to change it to, what was I using before? Using 4, right? So post title 4. I'm just going to say my new post title, okay. And also I'm gonna add the ID to this, and in this, actually, if I go into my Thunder client, and actually I'm just gonna open up another one, and I'm gonna make a get request to this. And if I send my get request, right, I'm getting the 2 posts that I've made previously, and this is the one I want to change. The title is post title 4 right now, so I'm going to copy this, the ID, and I'm going to paste this in here. And to tell you what is happening is I've created my post, okay, my post route. This is the route it's going to go to, which I need to update as well here, /update, okay. And what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get the data from the body, and it's going to have the ID, okay. Actually, you know what, let me just change this. I'm gonna destructure it because I also need the title as well. I'm going to replace this with the title here, and right now I'm getting the title and I'm replacing it with the current title that I had previously using this. And you can shorten this even more because they're both named the same. I'm just gonna keep it like this, doesn't really change anything for me right now. Okay, so this is what is happening, and I'm also gonna add dot then, and it's basically gonna be this, the same thing that I've added up here. So I'm just gonna add, copy paste that data. Instead of submitted, I'm gonna say updated. Okay, so what is happening is I'm going to this route, okay, and then I'm using the request, and I'm getting the body. I'm getting these two from the body, which is what I'm sending from the front end. You would usually send this from the front end, okay, and then I'm using my post model to find by ID and update. I'm putting the ID here because that's the first parameter, and then I'm adding in what I want to change. Okay, that's going to change, and then it's going to send a response back to the front end saying that the data has been updated. And right now, if you see this, okay, this is post title 4, as is the same here. Okay, so I'm going to send this data. I need to save the file first. I forgot to save the file. Let me just save the file first. And now I'm going to send this data. Oh, it's a get request, post request. Okay, and now I'm going to send the data, and as you can see, it's saying data updated. And if I just do a get request, as you can see, the data has updated. And this is the same process for the delete as well. I'm just going to copy and paste this in. Instead of a post, I'm going to be doing delete. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do a post, but I'm going to say delete. Okay, and then I'm getting the same things, and I don't need this. Okay, instead of find by ID and update, I'm going to do find by ID and delete. Okay, that's what you want to use. And then I'm going to say deleted, data deleted. Okay, just gonna copy this, I'm gonna paste it in here, and I'm gonna send the ID. I'm also gonna remove the title. There's no use. Okay, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna wait for this to load, and now I'm going to send the data. It's saying the data has been deleted. Let's check out if the data has been deleted or not. As you can see, the data is right here. If I send a request right now, get request, to get all of this data back, I'm only getting one, and that means that the data has been deleted from our database. And as you can see, it has been deleted from our MongoDB Compass database. And that's how you do this. That's how you update and delete data from your MongoDB. So I hope you like this tutorial. Like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.